for you, Sagittarius? Let's see. Feeling the bottom energy here. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Nine of Cups, which is a wish fulfillment. But what does it say here? It says, live in a constant state of gratitude, or that's where you are. A lot of you guys are just, you're so thankful for the universe. You're always praying, you're always giving thanks, you're always in that energy of being very appreciative to the universal creator, the angels, all of that, right? Because of what you were able to pull out of. Okay. Totally knowing what Sagittariuses have been through. A lot of you guys are in this energy of like, oh my God, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I do see you guys in constant state of gratitude because of the universal God pulling you out of the fire, so to speak. Okay. Now let's see what cards came out here for you. You have the Queen of Pentacles. Wow, there's no need to sacrifice. You can have it all. You also have the Broom. You gotta clean some stuff up. You gotta cut some things away here, Sagittarius. Well, maybe reorganize your life or organize your life here. You have the Queen of Swords. Look at that. Two coming out together saying what? Something needs to be cut away. I know we're going to get into that. We're going to find out why that is actually coming out of your reading, but yes, okay. And then the last one here is the Three of Wands. It says, put yourself out there and you'll be rewarded one way or the other. This energy, no matter what deck, I don't care if it's a new deck or old deck, it is always this energy about you guys putting yourself out there. And it's always with work. Okay. I'm not saying that for some of you, it can't be relationships. Maybe some of you are just shy. You're an introvert. You don't really like to go out. Okay. That could be it. Right. But there is something here telling you that, you may need to do things differently with that Three of Wands energy. Now we're going to go ahead and get started with your reading. Now I do see that there's going to be an expansion. So like if money has been tight, let's say money has been tight for you. We're going to start with your finances first. I can see what your money is just off the bat this morning. Let's say your money has been tight. I feel like there's going to be an expansion. Part of your Nine of Cups, your wish fulfillment, is going to be your money increasing. It's also going to be a sense of healing and stability after a period of hardship. Now, I can tell for a lot of you, you have struggled financially in the past, but I see this comfortability that you're about to enter when it comes down to your money. But let's go ahead. Let's clarify that. Let's do the Queen of Pentacles for Sagittarius. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Some of you guys may win money. This could be a court, something dealing with court system. Either it could be child support, it could be a lawsuit. Nine of Cups again. It looks like I don't know. For some of you, someone is giving you money. There's definitely money coming up in here. You got the Nine of Cups twice. You got the Page of Swords. This could come from some type of academic achievement, studying or something like that. Definitely academic achievement. Some of you guys are going to have your own name on the back of a door of a company. This is a teacher energy as well. Some of you guys are going to be teachers. I think I always say that you guys are teachers. This reminds me of a teacher, especially during, Halloween or Christmas, where they put stuff on doors, but their name is on there, right? This is Mrs. So-and-so class. High Priestess. Interesting. A lot of you, I think I've told you guys this before, you're in metaphysical work. A lot of you are healers. Very intuitive. And then some of you guys could be studying remote viewing. I see a lot of psychics here. or your psychic ability will increase. I definitely see that. But we're looking at what you are almost like this is almost like a harvest time for you. So because of your abilities and your talents here, the Nine of Cups is saying twice, right? There's going to be something that you want that you're going to be able to accomplish and achieve, and you're benefiting financially off of it, which is really, really good. Okay. So a lot of you are in this energy of humanitarian work. Shout out to you for that. Secretively feeding people, or helping people. Like you don't want anyone to know that like you have this type of money. You don't want anyone to know that you have these things, but you're going to help someone out almost in secret. I love that energy. But you have this love for mankind, and you do a lot for people. I also see a lot of studying and writing. So I don't know what you're writing, but I do see a lot of you are writers. Always see that in your reading, and it always comes out. Some of you are going to be helping children. Wow, this is really good. But anyway, you're going to get good karma for that here with the Justice card. That means life is starting to be a little bit more in balance for you where it was not before. The door is opening up next, which means there's opportunities coming in here for you that was once before shut. Opportunities that you did not have before because of, maybe relationships, or maybe you didn't have the skill then. Maybe your mind wasn't as clear, because part of the broom is decluttering your mind, opening yourself up to receive these opportunities and these blessings. Let's get this broom, because you're cutting something away. We're going to get to your love in a minute, okay? But like I said, I wanted to kind of stay with the general energy for a second. Broom here for Sagittarius. Sagittarius, broom. Okay. Wow, you got the 10 of Cups here. 2 of Cups. Uh-oh. And then you got the 9 of Wands. Oof. A lot of you are going to be moving. A lot of you are going to be moving because I see a marriage here. I do see moving, definitely moving. But I'm trying to figure out why. Because for some of you, there's marriage, right? But it's not for everybody, but the energy of marriage is very strong. Don't pay attention to the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands is that decision to do things. Like, let's say you found someone, you love someone. The 9 of Wands is like, now I have to make a decision about where you're going to live. So you have children. How much of a strain will this be on the children? So it's very drastic change, but it's good. But if we're talking about marriage, you could be dealing with someone who has children and you have children. Part of the 9 of Wands is like, oh my God, we got to figure this out. It's not bad because you got the 2 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. It's not bad, but it's a lot involved. I have to move my job, or you have to move your job. We have to move the children. We have to have a big enough place for the children. We have to have a big enough place if we want children. Okay. But this in general looks really good. Now, I'm not saying that for some of you that you could be already in a marriage. I mean, it could be a marriage. It could be a long-term committed relationship. You could be dealing with someone who's a baby daddy, baby father. And part of that broom energy isn't about moving. The broom energy is like, I need you to stay out of my life for good. Yeah, I used to love you. Yeah, we have kids together. Yes, but this is becoming a source of anxiety for me here with the 9 of Wands. That's where you are. This has become burdensome for me, us being in this connection and never getting to where I want to be. You want a committed relationship. You want the real thing. You want the partnership. You want the picket fence. You want that. But someone you've been dealing with has been stuck on a hamster wheel. They haven't changed. The Nine of Wands is saying that you have been very long suffering and they have not changed. Some of you are moving because your family members have been absolutely irrational. You are tired. You can't stay in the same spot because your family know where you are and they keep pulling on your energy. That's the reason why you're moving. But I do see good and bad with that. Okay. I do see that for some of you, you're just closing the door, closing cycles on people and removing people from your life. You have Broom and Queen of Swords, which is saying the exact same thing, putting up boundaries and removing people from your life who's causing a lot of tension. Hard decisions to make, but it is definitely in this reading. Okay. So I see cycles ending for you. Doors, one door closed and another one opening. Yes. This door is closed, another one is opening. Thank you, Spirit, for that. Okay, I just so have to look at it. That's exactly what this is about. Certain people you will be cutting out of your life, period. It doesn't matter how much you love them or anything, you're tired. There is this energy of just being tired and you cannot keep being in this way or putting up with this any longer. Let's get the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords for Sagittarius. Okay. There we go. Some of you have some mothers with a very bad attitude, baby, and they're very judgmental, very critical, very critical. And every time you come across either a mother or, some of you, this could be your boss. This could be your boss, but I feel like this is more so a motherly energy, where someone, it could be a sister too, someone who's very critical. This is the type of person that say less, right? This is the type of person that don't say too much, but when they do say something, the shit cuts. I'm seeing that. I also feel like if this has been a marriage, if you have been in a marriage, maybe this is your marriage partner. Part of that could be your wife. It could be your husband. Very critical. The way they talk to you is very nasty. I do feel like there has been complaints of that. Now, I also have to say, someone can say that about you, Sag. Someone can say the way you say things can be very hurtful, very brutal. Now here you got the Fool card, you got the King of Pentacles, which is absolutely amazing, and you have the High Priestess. This is adjustment here with the Queen of Swords, because you have a counterpart in your reading. You have a divine counterpart. And that means certain things need to be adjusted before you meet this person. It could be an attitude adjustment. It could be you cutting people off. You see what I'm saying? The Queen of Swords is talking about adjustment in some kind of way in order for you to receive something, in order for you to start anew here with the Fool card. Because you do have someone coming in here who is, when I tell you, not only are they very loyal, very grounded, very stable. You guys are a power couple. You mirror each other perfectly. Perfectly. This person is spiritual. You're spiritual. They're very laid back. I love that energy about them. They could live at a distance for a few of you. Could. Okay. I feel like they were in a relationship or still could be. Okay. I feel like that may be something that they're trying to cut off. Maybe they're getting out of a divorce. Some of you guys already know who this is. This person really is getting a divorce, like they're in the process of getting a divorce. So I feel like they're still in this in a process of starting anew. Okay, maybe they have to move. Maybe they're trying to move. Maybe they got a new position. Some of you guys are going to be meeting this person soon because they're moved into your area because they just started a new job in your city. That will be occurring because this person is fated to be in your life. I mean, when I say extreme divine counterpart, this looks absolutely amazing. You guys are on one accord here. Love it. Have I talked about your money? I think I have. I think I said that in that first part of the reading. I talked about your money and your talents and your skills a lot here. There's still so much to say. When I tell you you're going to be so prosperous and so stable and so grounded financially, you're going to be on the other side, right? So whereas before things had been just not growing, there has been no harvest, there has been nothing here for you. You have the complete opposite energy. I feel like, did I say that I feel like a lot of you have your own business or you're going to be working from home? Not saying that you're working, doing your own business. Some of you will, but some of you are going to be working from home. So you have your own office. Part of that broom energy is redecorating. Okay. I feel like you're going to have meaning that now, since you can work from home, you're going to be building your own office. I mean, when I tell you, you're going to feel so proud of yourself. But again, remember the way she's looking up at that sign feels like this is what I accomplished. I accomplished this. There's plaques that you're putting on your wall. And when I tell you money is coming in because of that, it is going to happen. Let's go ahead. Let's get the Three of Wands. Yeah, look at, and even before I even start, look at how she's looking. Her heartfelt desires are being met, y'all. Okay? We're saying the Three of Wands. Put yourself out there and you'll be what? Rewarded. This is an expansion energy and you are definitely being rewarded for it. Heartfelt desires are being met. We see that with the Nine of Cups, okay? Some of you guys are going to have a food truck, or you do have a food truck. Some of you guys are going to be traveling. I think I see a motor home here that you're going to be having. I keep seeing pets everywhere in your read. Why am I seeing pets everywhere? Some of you guys are going to be getting a dog or cat. Maybe that's what you need, okay? But I see that. Some of you guys are definitely going to be doing tarot or doing some type of spiritual work, okay? Some of you guys are going to be getting a roommate that may do tarot or something like that, okay? Let's get this Three of Wands. This is for Sagittarius. Look at you stuck in your head because of achievement. Why? Eight of Swords, Star card. Look at you. Look at how frightened you are. Ten of Wands. They keep saying you are going to be seen and recognized for your work, for your talents, for your ability. And for a lot of y'all, this is scaring the hell out of you. The responsibility of the recognition is scaring you. Some of you guys are like, I just rather be in the back. I don't want anyone to know me. I don't want, I want the recognition for my work. I want the money, but I don't want to feel anything. I don't want to feel the eyes. I don't want anyone to see me. Okay. I don't know why. A lot of you guys are like, I just don't want them to see me. You're struggling with that. Some of you guys have stage fright. Okay. But here, the universal divine is basically saying that there has to be something done. People need to see your work. Now, if you can do something without someone recognizing you, then great. It doesn't always mean that someone is seeing your face. It talks about your work is being seen. But you have to be prepared for that as well, right? You still have to, if your work is being seen and people are appreciating your work, that means sometimes you may travel. Some people may pick up on you. You may have a benefactor who wants to, start something. You still have to be in front of people or around people if recognition is real. You got to get out of that. But I am seeing, I see traveling is going to be involved with your work that you're going to be doing. For a lot of you, you may have to travel to something in order to get to position, or you just may be traveling in general. I think I said that before here with the food truck energy. I mean, food truck. Um, I see that. Or some of you guys are going to take a crossroad trip in the summer or in the spring. You're going to do something that you've never done before. You're getting out the house. Okay, some of you guys are just getting out the damn house. Can we just say that it doesn't even have to be anything extreme? Some of y'all are just getting out the house. You are worse than Virgos. You are the true hermit. You like to just sit in the house and do what? Be up either up under your cat or watching TV, not being bothered with nobody. You may want your relationship, but that's all you want. You ain't care about nothing else. You don't want to be bothered. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Kim. Thank you. So, a lot of y'all just don't want to be bothered. So, this is the energy of like, you're going to have the ability to actually like adventure off and do things. You may have friends that may just invite you places, and you're the type of person that's like, no, I'm busy. And your busy is exactly what you call it just said, sleeping. And I said this in the beginning about that introvert energy. It's a very introverted. Some of you are very uncomfortable around people. If you don't know them, you're uncomfortable around them. And I get it, right? But you're doing a work that may cause for you to be around people because this is a part of your purpose in life. So you're going to have to kind of like, I don't know, y'all going to have to, you got to get over that. You got to get over that. There's a lot of movement. I love this reading for y'all. I really, really do. As far as love, like I said before, I don't think I got to the love portion too much. There is definitely going to be a connection. Spirit only kind of put love here, and then I saw your divine counterpart. That is going to be the thing that's going to make your freaking heart bust out of your chest. That is the thing that's going to make your heart rejoice. You already know that you're good at what you do. You're a good writer. You're a good rapper, singer, musician, poet. You already know that, right? Whatever it is that you guys have as far as your talent, you know that you're good at. That is not what this reading is saying. It is saying it is something bigger than that. It is the thing that makes your heart rejoice. It's not about you giving back that makes you happy anymore. It's like that's happening, but it's now something that you are receiving. And what is that? Real freaking love. And you feel that in your bones, how this person treats you. Because you've been wanting it for so long. So I'm going to go ahead and get your tomorrow energy, your last 3 cards. We're going to get your tomorrow energy. We're going to see how you're going to be feeling tomorrow. This is for Sagittarius. Let's get Saturday energy here for Sagittarius. Look at this. Isn't this like the third reading that I've done for Sagittarius where I'm seeing so much success? But I don't know why you're out there. This is scaring the hell out of y'all. Or when it happens, you're ready for the recognition, but when it happens, it's going to be like, oh, wait, that overwhelming thing. So you guys had that panic attack. Just know that it's here. This is what you've been praying for. This is what you've been manifesting. It is here. Look at that. You have the 2 of Cups in your reading twice with the 10 of Cups, y'all. You're going to have the love of your life. Now, I said tomorrow's energy. I feel like, I don't know why, I feel like the person is around, Speaking of which, Page of Wands. The person is around in some kind of way. Hold on. Let me go ahead and you got the Queen of Swords. Don't forget, we got the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. There's somebody who's going to try to get your attention, or someone already trying to get your attention. Someone already. So some of you, for some of you, the person has already sent a message or of some sort. They've sent a message, they've sent something like that, is what I'm saying. And for some odd reason, you are, I don't know if you're saying I don't like them or you like them, but you're playing hard to get. Now, of course, this energy can stretch. It don't have to be tomorrow, but I am seeing that this person is really trying to get your attention. I feel like you like the person, but I feel like because you're in your peaceful state, like you're kind of like, I don't mind dating, but I don't want anyone to like shake my foundation right now. You're a little guarded. And you don't want to be too anxious. You don't want to get to this place where you're too anxious about how this is going to go. Some of you guys are in a connection right now, meaning that you're connecting to someone right now who's really trying to get your attention. And when I tell you, you got your guard up, you do, which is, it's okay. It's okay. Okay. But this long term is here. And if you haven't met this person yet, you will be meeting this person. I'm telling you right now. And I feel like the person has already seen you, or they know you, or something like that. That is what this looks like. I also see that for some of you, you will be traveling, kind of a small place. And it doesn't look like you're traveling too far. Some of you could, but I do see maybe a little small road trip this weekend. Okay. Or needing to travel for whatever. Maybe you're a trucker, or that's just something you're going to be doing on the weekend. Maybe you're an Uber Eats driver or something. And I'm seeing that. Either way, this reading is absolutely fantastic. I think this reading is amazing, Sagittarius. Anyway, this is what I have for you guys. Thank you so much for coming back